Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So these are the nails I will be creating in this video. I had this idea in my head for a little while, and I was like, hey, I haven't really seen any winter themed Valentine's nails before, but I know I'm probably not the first one to create it, but it's just an idea I had in my head, so I was like, I need to get it out. So these are the products I will be using: my red iguana half silicone hand, the Young Nails clear acrylic tones cover almond, this glitter that I've been having. I can't tell you where I got it from. It's so pretty. I swear it is. And I'll be trying not to use it. And I'm using these hearts, which I got from Zule Nails, and I am using these snowflakes that I got from Nails by Naya, and of course I will be leaving links to whatever I can down below, so don't forget to check that out. My brush is a size 12 from krylx, and my monomer is from Young Nails. So I'm going to start, like, I already pulled out some of the hearts and the snowflakes that I want to use for the nails. So now I'm going to start with the clear, and I'm just going to build up the nail a little bit. Not a whole lot though, because this nail will be gel polish on top. And then I'm going to do the same for the index finger as well. So I've noticed that I've been liking doing the long or extra long square nails on this hand lately, because that's what I've been doing whenever I decide to pull it out, which is crazy because I'm not a super big fan of square nails. But when I see them on other people, I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. I don't know, I guess I just feel like I can't get them the way that I want them to look, but since I've been doing this, I'm working on my shaping of square nails, and so far it's been coming out good. I'm liking the turnout, and I've been doing square or tapered square nails on my niece, because that's what she likes. At first she was loving the coffin shape, but now she's into the tapered square look. So I've been doing that and getting better at shaping that shape nail. But on myself personally, I prefer to wear stilettos. I don't know, they just do something for me. And whenever I do try to do another shape, I'm like, no, this does not work. I feel so uncomfortable. And in my head, I'm like, ooh, let me do this shape. Let me try this shape. And then my muscle memory is like, stiletto, stiletto, stiletto. So it'd be hard to try to do another shape on myself, even though I want to try it sometimes. So now I'm going to take the Tones Cover Almond acrylic, and this is for the ring and the middle finger. And I'm just going to place it on, I'm only adding this to cover up the nail plate, so like where the natural nail shows. And anybody that wants to do this design, it's optional, but I just prefer to do it myself, so that's what I'm going to do. And I just bring it down enough just to cover the the free edge because the rest of the nail is going to be clear. And I also didn't build it up very high. I put it as a thin layer, but enough to cover the nail plate area. And then after that, I am going to take the I'm gonna go in with the white glitter, and I'll pick up a bead of clear and then dip it in the glitter, and I place that on the nail, not to like cover it up fully, but just enough so it's there, so you'll see it. So I can't find the words I'm trying to say for this. I mean, I guess you'll see what I'm doing is just a little bit of the glitter and not a whole bunch. So see, like this, yes, like you can still see through the nail. There we go. And I do that for both of the fingers. And I also kind of started where the cover almond color ends. Okay, so I'm doing one nail at a time actually. Totally forgot about that. So if after placing the glitter on, if the acrylic is dry, I add some clear acrylic to stick the snowflakes on. And then I only put 3 at a time, and now I'm gonna go in with the hearts. And there's 2 sizes of the hearts, a big one and a small one, and I wanted both sizes on the hearts. I mean, of the hearts to be on the nail. And again, I'm going in with just a teeny bit of clear acrylic to use it as a glue so the hearts will stick. And I just place them, and I don't want a whole bunch to cover up the nail either. So just a few here and there. And then once I'm done with this nail, I will do the same on the middle finger. now I am coming in to cap the nails, and sometimes when I have pieces on the nail like this, I like to run my brush over a wet brush over it, not like soaking wet or anything, but just enough to make the whole nail wet. And then I'm going to come in with the clear, which again is Young Nails Speed Clear, and just cap the nail and build up my apex. And again, I'm not building it up super high like I would on a person, only because this is just my practice hand. So, but I do build it up enough, or just cover, oh, excuse me, cover the nail enough to cover the snowflakes and the hearts so they don't file away when I go in to file the nail. So just going to work on this nail, and then I will do the same on the other nail. Okay, so now it's time for the arts on the pinky and index finger. And I forgot to show these at the beginning of the video. I am using the Valentino gel polish in 004 and the Nails by Dev Hella Cute liner brush, which has become my favorite brush for doing art, drawing, and all that stuff. But I still love my other brush that I have, mainly because the hairs are longer, so it's easier for me to do longer lines when I have longer nails. But anyway, back to this nail. So I'm going to take the gel polish and I'm just polishing both of the nails, the pinky and the index finger, and I cure for 1 minute in my light, but you don't have to do a minute. 30 seconds is fine. 30 seconds gives it a full cure. And after curing for the first time, I go in with my second coat and I cure in my light again. And then after that, I go with my a matte top coat, and the one I'm using for this is Nailed by Naya matte top coat, which, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful matte top coat. I love it. I don't always wear matte nails, but sometimes some of the things that I put on nails, I prefer to have a matte surface, and since I've been using this, it's my go-to matte polish. And I do kind of show how it looks after it comes out the light, and it's also a no wipe matte top coat. So of course I will put a link to that down in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. Also, after top coating, I cured in my light for 1 minute. Now I'm getting ready to do a sweater nail design on these two nails, but as you see, excuse me, I already have the hearts, and that's because I did them before, but I didn't like how it looked, so I wiped it off and then I redrew the hearts without recording it. But you will see me doing that part on the index finger. So, and I do this nail in parts. So I did the hearts, and before I stuck it in the light, I covered it in clear acrylic, and I make sure to cover it enough so there's not any wet spots still left on the nail. Then I go and cure in my light for 1 minute, and after doing that, I dust off all of the acrylic powder. And now I am coming in with my liner brush, and I'm just doing a squiggly line following the shape of the hearts, and I do that on both sides. And then I put some dots on the nails, like on the outside of the squiggly lines, and I go in again and just pour a whole bunch of the clear acrylic onto the wet polish before I stick it in the light. And when I feel like it's enough, I put in my light for 1 minute again, and then after it's done curing, I dust off all of the powder, and that is how you get the sweater nail effect. Okay, so now I'm going in on the pinky, and you'll see me doing the hearts. And when I do the hearts this time, I decided to do, I call it the teardrop method. So it's sort of making like a V shape, with it being thicker at the rounded parts of the heart, and then I bring it down and thin it out towards the bottom of the heart. And then I take my brush and I just fix up the shape to make it look the way that I want it to look. And so I do that, and I also am putting enough gel polish on there to make it be, how can I say this? To make it stand out more when I put the acrylic on top, and to make sure that there's enough polish on there so the acrylic can soak in. And I feel like doing it this way, you'll get a little more texture once the nail is done. And also, this nail design was inspired by Queen of Nails. I know during like the winter months, she did a nail with this sweater nail design. I thought it was so cute. I also did it on my niece for her winter nails too, way back when, in December. And I thought this would look really cute for Valentine's Day as well. And also, you don't have to do this in steps. I just chose to because I didn't want my polish to spread, like just in case it started moving, because gel polish can do that sometimes if you put too much. So I just decided to do it in steps. So after doing the hearts, I go in and cover with the acrylic powder, curing my light, and then I come back in, do the lines and the dots, cover in powder, and cure in my light. And I did the same thing by making the squiggly lines a little bit thicker, so that's why I went over them after I drew them, just so it can be more full and it'll be enough for the acrylic to soak into. Now it's time to top coat, and I'm using Nailed by Naya No Wipe top coats, and I'm only doing the middle and the ring finger. And of course, this is one of my top favorite top coats. It's so beautiful, the shine, and it lasts as well. So I'm also top coating underneath the nail. I tend to do that when I have clear nails, because sometimes you can still see through when the bottom is clear, and it just makes it more shiny and it just looks good. when you top coat underneath as well when you have clear nails. So after doing this, I cure my light for 1 minute, and that is the end of this nail design. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at the nail glow up. And until next time, peace out, y'all.